Hey, hey, hey. Welcome. Why is that bar not moving? Hello. Can you guys hear me? Let's check the audio here. Check. Check, check, check. If you can hear me, that's awesome. If not, give me 1 second as I adjust this. Check, 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 check. Check, check. Let me see if that works. Hello? There we go. We're on. Right on. Cool. Welcome back. Mace Revival Volume 12, everyone. Went on a bit of a hiatus there. Hosted a pig roast last weekend for our combat community here at the Ludus, and also for Robert Hughes, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. We had fun and had a blast there. So that was what was going on there, and we've been planning the wedding of my significant other and I, Catherine. So super stoked. Yeah, it's been fun. Super glad to be back. We're doing a Mace Revival only on YouTube today. All right. I just wanted to go through a few movements with you all. It won't be the longest class. We're going to get through some open chain mobility, and then we'll just experience some moves in a simple foundational way, build those through transitions, and we're going to put just a small 3-move flow together today. All right. So thank you for coming. It's a beautiful day on God's green earth. Hopefully it's green where you're at. If not, well, whatever color it is, I'm sure it's it's a good day. All right, y'all. So for this first part, we're not going to need our mace. We're just going to do some open chain mobility from Steel Mace Flow Level 1. All right. If you don't have any water, grab some water. Grab your intention. We're going to open the body up, and then we're going to just tune the body up and get some good movement, some strong reps, nothing too overtaxing. Hey, look, I'm reading the comments this time, everybody. How you doing, Dad? My father just signed on. I'm going to type in this because maybe that'll help the Illuminati's algorithm. All right, here we go. It's awesome how these things grow and we learn, you know what I mean? Getting ever better with the channel. We're going to have a lot more content coming to you soon. Like I said, we just had to take a couple weeks break. I'm just getting over a little head cold myself. So this will be a good opener. All right. So you won't need your mace for this first part. Let's just grab some floor space. That rhymes. I'm going to use that again and again. All right. I can't see my feet. Can't see my feet. Let's see if you can. Not super imperative, but it does help. Let's see if that helps. Yeah, I think that's a little better. All right, there we go. Cool. All right, tune the standing structure up real quick for those of you who are just tuning in, first time ever, Steel Mace Flow, first time Mace Revival, whatever's going on. This is the proper way or a good way to stand aligned, okay, to keep that spine nice and strong and safe, all right, and to keep that lower body always able to adapt and absorb load. So what we're going to do is put those feet straight forward, all right, whatever's comfortable for that. If you got a little cant to the outside or whatever's going on, as long as you feel strong there. If you do want to correct that over time, you might want to bring those slowly in, and that'll start opening up some imbalances. All right, feet straight forward. We got those knees with a slight bend in them. All right, we're going to pump those hips forward. All right, and whatever's right for you there. Some people like fully flex to the glute. Others like to back that off just a little bit and maintain a solid core. Okay, we're going to reach with the spine nice and tall, and we're also going to put energy in through the floor. Okay, try to go 50 this way, 50 that way. All right, we're just getting tall, and then we're clamping down through the front. Roll those shoulders down and back. You got your palms forward. what we're going to do is just press those palms into the ground a little bit. All right, that's our standing structure. And that's how we stand really strong and supported through the spine. All right, so what we're going to do is just start rocking this low spine back and forth. All right, so we're hip rockers here. You can see it from the angle. We're just pushing them forward and pulling them back, activating those glutes, and then just manipulating the low spine. We're going to hit that for another 10 seconds. You know, if you want to take some, you just vary the angle a little bit for another 10 seconds. Just wake those hips up. I know mine are a little sticky today. Nice. And when you're all ready, just squeeze those glutes. All right, recheck with your structure. We want the spine nice and long. Okay, we want a lot of flexion through the center. All right, and we're just going to open up here. All right, and in the glutes as well sometimes. And I'm going to stick to real hard angles at first, like 90 right out to the side. Just go back and forth, 1 and 1. You see, you got to have this knee soft, and you might have to vary that. Push a little bit of anti-rotation through the feet. I'm going to talk about that before our swings. And you guys can vary that angle. If you're starting to get good results and open up that way, you can almost hit like a 45 hinge, you know? I'm sure there's a name for that in some movement community. Nice. Let's take that for 20 more seconds. Good to send a little love into the hips. I like to warm up the hips a little. Generally a little longer duration than the other ones, you know what I mean? Than other ones, than a lot of other points along the way, just because I feel like the hips take a lot of our instability, and they take a lot of energy. All right, I'm just hitting some hinges here, okay? See if you can keep that center line nice and strong, okay? Hips nice and packed, and we're gonna kick those out from the hinge, all right? Right from the bottom of those glutes, driving that spine back forward through those hips, all right? Nice strong hip hinge. We're gonna need a strong hip hinge today. We've got a couple squats coming up. Well, a couple would be entirely truthful. It's gonna be more than 2. All right, here we go. So now we're gonna combine those through the hips, all right? So we're gonna take that hinge back and just pick a direction. I'm gonna go to my left. I'm gonna get into that angle there. And you might have to take a little off the gas as you switch each angle and push into it a little bit. That's cool. What we're eventually gonna come to is full circles. Just wake that up. You'll feel some heat build in your muscles. That's good. You want to generate that heat before you start moving into excessive ranges. I generally speaking like to do each one of these drills until I generate some heat and then beyond. You're kind of initially busting through that barrier. All right, although you know that barrier, the suck barrier. I don't really know the technical name for that either. I'm sure there's one in psychology. Something to look up. But yeah, that suck barrier. Like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. What's wrong? What's going on? And all these voices come up, and you have to clamp down on that. I like to do my mobility a little bit into that range, although it doesn't completely solve it. You got to do your first step, or at least I do. Let's combine these into full circles. All right, you can start slow, start small. I mean, I'm a little tight today in the glutes, actually, and in those some of the rear hips. So I'm just bringing and ironing that out. You can increase your range and or speed or slow it down based on whatever you need today. Nice. Let's go 2 more repetitions, and we're going to switch sides nice and deliberately. Nice work. then we're going to take that from a strong standing structure and kick that hinge right back. And then we're going to get right into the other side again. Nice. Spend some time and intention in that side as well. It may warm up a little bit sooner. Pay attention to what's going on in your body. Let's go 20 more seconds on these circles. Nice one. All right, you need to shake those legs out and give them a little energy shake out. Go ahead. Let's reset that standing structure. Feet straight forward. The knees are soft, meaning we have that bend in them. Our hips are underneath us. All right, we're activated through the glutes. We're reaching for the sky through the crown of our head as we flex through the center. Okay. Now we're just going to put a little bit more anti-rotation. We haven't talked about this, but we're going to rip the floor apart, one foot away from the other, and that'll really activate the lower half. All right, really set that in stone. And then we're going to slide that mid-spine left and right. Okay, lots of activation downstairs, and we're just trying to open up through the center. Keep those hips forward and underneath you. All spine. A few more. Nice work. And as we bring that tall through the center, okay, we're just going to address that standing structure again, all right? Strong standing structure. Diamond in our heart. Now we're going to go for some breaths. Okay, we're going to do 7 or 8 here. But as we breathe in, we're going to extend a little through the back there. And as we breathe out, we're going to just flex that spine fully over and really roll the mid and the upper spine, all right? Keeping the glutes activated the whole time, all right? Here we go. In, and out. Good. Big breath in. Try and draw that breath from the belly. That low abdomen. Squeeze it into the chest and then into the head. Nice. 5 more. Very nice. 3 more. Big breaths. And 1 more breath. Big and strong. Here you go. As we get done, we're going to breathe in. And push that energy down and out. With a nice tall spine. Good work. All right. Move that lower half around. Shake it out. Breaths are good. They always feel good. When in doubt, breathe. All right. What we're going to do is just circle that spine, right? Let's take 5 each way. All right? But we're just going to practice an anti-rotation game here, all right? Let's see how still we can keep our hips. All right, I want you to call me out if you see my move. All right, here we go. You really got to activate through the floor, all right? Really pressing those feet into the ground. Okay, you can still wiggle your toes, all right, but rip apart. And you have to make sure you have soft knees and the hips are underneath you, squeezing through the glutes, all right? Everything downstairs is queued up. Then we're going to go just combine all those edges we just created. There are 4 directions across. Raise them. I haven't been counting. I said we do 5. All right, let's do one more. All right, let's switch directions. All right. If you're having an issue, that's okay. It's always a cool thing to start off, manageable, somewhere close to center, and then as you get a grasp of that, you can go out. Nice. Good work, everybody. Bring that standing structure in when you feel strong and good with that. All right, let's wiggle those feet around. Good work. Now we're going to get into the C-spine, all right? So lock that standing structure right back up, pull those shoulders down, and this is when we're going to have to press just a little bit of strength into the floor there, like you're trying to move energy through your fingers. All right? That's some dark side shit. That shit don't fly here. Here we go. All right, let's lift that crown of that head tall. All right, and let's just circle our head around here a little bit. You can go north-south. Just keeping that crown of the head tall, and underneath the shoulders, everything's nice and activated. We can be free in the neck here. Okay, and we can go left and right. Do some east-west tilts. Those are nice sometimes just to hold and breathe into. Nice. And from a tall spine there, all right, the shoulders down, you can roll that head around once too. Fight the intention of fight the shoulders creeping up. I have to. Very nice, y'all. All right, let's come back to that strong standing structure. If you need to make any fixes through the shoulders, go ahead and push that intention right back down and through and activate. Now we're going to do some neck slides. All right, I really love these ones. We're going to get that crown of the head tall. We're going to move that chin forward and back. All right, I'm going to come back to center and just show you guys what this looks like from the side profile. All right, we're here, and we're going to go forward and back on a nice tall crown, through the crown of the head. We're going to breathe here too. A couple more. Nice. Good work. All right, now we're going to bring it to the left and right. All right, so how we command that? One way to do it is try and move that ear away from the opposite shoulder. All right, so I would go left ear away from the right shoulder without tipping the head. You know. Nice work. Let's hit one more. Very nice. All right, let's combine those. Let's go forward, side, back, side, forward. Just draw a few circles each way. Nice and slow and deliberate, really deliberate through here, y'all. Breathe. Very good work. And then we're going to switch directions. Nice work. And bring that spine back to you. Nice and neutral before you come out of there. Good work, everybody. Move your neck around, whatever else you need to get into. All right, we're going to crash through the rest of today's mobility, all right? Pretty quick. But by all means, if you need some extra mobility, I definitely encourage you to pause this and do some extra mobility. Then start it back up. Technology. It is good for something, right? Although I had fun rewinding back in the day. That was really fun, right? You used to time it. It's like 1 minute and 14 seconds. That's it. Rewind. All right, here we go. Let's hold that standing structure strong. All right, we're just going to pull some high hip circles through here. All right, we're pressing that toe and we're getting some activation and mobility through the ankle. Okay, so bringing that through and opening that and circling it down. And then kind of like a high Muay Thai check. Ooh. That's going to be weird at first, maybe. It is for me because balance is a little off. Hips are a little tight, but as that opens up, as you feel that heat start to move through those muscle groups, that's letting you know, okay, we're ready for a little bit more control. Nice. Let's do 4 more. 2 each side. One more. Very good. All right, shake that out. Let's just circle these knees around a little bit. Okay, let's hold them feet together. All right, we're going to hinge forward on some soft knees. All right, nice straight spine there. Let's just feel with our feet as we move these knees through some circles. Feel with those feet. Wake the whole lower leg up. Very good. And let's switch directions. Very good. Coming out of there. Good work, y'all. Lower half done. All right. Let's just shake these arms out a little bit. Tall standing structure. Lock your command down on that floor. All right. Let's push these hands out like we're holding light bulbs or something like that. And we're going to go inside, outside. Okay. The arms are opposing. And we're just going to hit these shoulder screws. Okay. It's okay to flex through the lat in this. All right. Feel that lat. As you screw back over the shoulder, you can kind of drive those shoulders nice and home with some lat and back activation. Or you can stay nice and neutral and just let those tendons and all the muscles feel themselves out. Good stuff. And bring that home and shake it out when you're good. All right, last but not least, all right? Let's put that standing structure one more time strong. Last time I'm going to cue it up, all right? Feet straight forward, soft knees, hips are underneath us. Squeeze those glutes tall through the crown. Rip those abs and that core down. And we're going to meet behind our head, okay? Palm to the back of the head. And these are called elbow drivers. And we want these to come in high as you can, and push them in front of the face. All right, with a nice open hand, nice and relaxed to the hand. And we're going to come and bring the other one in, down and through. Okay, try to keep the hips strong and forward in this, through the glutes, ripping a little bit on the floor. We're going to hit this for a little over a minute or so. You can increase the pressure you push through the elbow or the speed, whatever suits you. You want your shoulders by the end of this to start feeling pretty smooth, like you're commanding that whole swing, that whole driver. go 20 seconds. And good stuff, y'all. Paint the fence. Move those wrists through some wax on, wax off, Miyagi style. And let's get into it. All right, we're going to do the 360 swings first. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we can still do a 5-minute set and get through this. Actually, let's knock it down a notch. Let's go 4-minute set here. All right, we're going to do 360 swings, y'all. If you need 360 swing help, just like last time and the time before, I will advise you to go to Mace Revival Volume 2 and Volume 3, where we do a good job really spending the whole class or a lot of time on the 360 swing and chewing that up in a very purposeful and building way, okay? So that will serve you. For those of you with a good 360 swing or that just want to jump in the deep end, I respect that. All right, grab your mace, grab some space. We're going to go for 4 minutes. Not going to cue that standing structure up. I want you all to get that mace up to your warrior stance any way possible, any way you'd like. I'm going to hit a savage pickup. All right. 360, 10, and 2, any swing variety. All right. Strong standing structure. Set your intentions. And let's hit this, all right? We're going to do a 4-minute set. Doing the same exact movement we just finished with, the elbow driver to get that mace back to warrior. I'm going to hit a series of reps in one direction and then switch to the other. If you'd like to switch, the bottom hand can catch into whatever transition you'd like to switch in and hit that warrior stance. Let's pay attention to that structure. Every once in a while, hit those cues in your mind. Feet straight forward. Are my knees soft? How much am I activating through the center? Could I activate more? Last but not least, maybe not even last, pay attention to your grips, the angles of your wrist, your swinging the landmarks. A lot of times there's fixes in the dump. Right there. We got just over a minute left, y'all. These are called 10 and 2s. 15 seconds there. Nice work. Time. Good work, everybody. I take that yellow cap off the end. That's gonna cause a problem. Good work, everybody. Nice swings. That actually helped my spine out a lot, cleaned a lot of things up. I felt it. I hope that served you as well or better. I like to start a lot of classes off with 360 swings. It's a grounder for me, you know. It gets me here and now, you know, really meditative movement. A lot of people have stated in the past, myself included. Let's get into what we're going to get into, all right? Kimura with a squat first. All right, so what we're going to do here is I'm just going to take us some time aside right before. We're going to learn the Kimura, and then we're going to pair it with the transition because we're going to go left to right or right to left here, okay? So the Kimura, just like in Jiu-Jitsu, is a grip on the mace, okay? If you come from a strong over position, that's with both these palms down, all right, or in a traditional like weightlifting sense, right? All right, so if you come from an over and wrap one hand over and around, and you'll see the Kimura grip, okay? It's a figure 4 lock. It's usually done thumbless, all right, but you can use your thumb on the mace. That's how I find the greatest success with almost all these moves. Sometimes, I think there has been some times that I found that this is effective for what I'm going to do. But, all right, thumbless on the forearm, thumb on the mace, all right, Kimura grip. All right, so that is the Kimura grip. And the Kimura grip and mace and Kimura can exist in lots of places. All right, so I want you all, as we go through this set, to experiment with your mace, all right, with all the fun Kimura positions and how that interplays with the squat, all right? So how we're going to get out of Kimura, all right? This is one of my favorite transitions of all time on planet Earth and beyond. It's the diamond switch. Okay, so it's an over switch, which is fun, all right? Because there's a lot less than those, I think, generally, maybe. I'd have to look into that. But what we're going to do is draw it out, and we're kind of going to open the hand that controls the Kimura. Okay, we're going to open that hand. And as we do, we're bringing this off for a little bit of mobility's sake, but we also have to intercept our thumb with the other thumb, okay, and pack that home. And we want to keep those fingers out of the way, so I like to stop, all right? We're stopping the mace traveling out of our control, okay? So we're going to be here, and then we're going to open that thumb and kind of bump it into the other hand. And now you're in Kimura. Okay, so here, here, here. All right, nice and slow. Here. And you'll find that if you keep a strong standing structure, all right, that's the secret. That is the secret to good Kimuras, is you have to squeeze the fuck out of the center, okay? And the ends and extremities become a little more loose and very controlled out the ends because they have such a strong foundation to build off from. Okay, so we're going to pump that here, open, stack, and just a little bit of a bump there as we change the angle of the mace into the other hand. Boom, Kimura, diamond switch, Kimura, diamond switch, Kimura, diamond switch, Kimura, and then that can exist different places. Diamond switch, Kimura, ooh, diamond switch, Kimura. And you'll see the more rotational force you can get around the center, that actually plays with the transition a bit, okay? And I think it makes it easier, especially after you get some good static reps and understand what's going on. Your body understands it. Your mind can understand it. Your body has to understand it as well, okay? Let's get it, all right? Kimura with a squat. I'm a little short on time. I'm going to go 2 minutes here, and we're going to build from there, all right? Here we go, 2-minute set. Nice and deliberate Kimura switches here, diamond switch, all right, y'all? So let's do 1 360 swing and get it into the Kimura grip. Okay, so from warrior stance, nice standing structure, nice and strong. hit that swing. And coming from warrior stance in the bottom hand catching, we're going to catch in an over grip. All right. And what you can do is just move that into Kimura position and then find your squat. As you come out of that, we're going to hit the diamond switch. You don't have to stick with the same Kimura position. You can switch. Nice vertical spine here. Pack that core. This is where we need to use that hinge, everybody. Good work, everybody. If you're having trouble with that Kimura transition, just here, break it down. There's a lot of upper arm catching. If you feel that, you have permission to touch that mace and control that mace without it damaging you. I think that's the big one starting out. At least it was for me. It's like I looked at it as a blunt force trauma weapon, which it is. And I kind of treated it like that a lot of times. Five seconds, y'all. One more. Who felt the anti-rotation between those feet? That's what I'm talking about. I love the squat because it really reinforces that, you know. When you drive those feet out, you feel like all this powerful command come over your legs. that is only after they've paid and grown. All right. I was telling a story the other day about one of the moments I realized I needed stronger legs. Back in the Baghdad days. Always climbing stairwells because you're not allowed to take elevators, you know what I mean? You got a rifle and packs and all sorts of shit. Boy, thought I had strong legs. I do that all day long and then actually perform. I have strong legs now. So, you know, partially because of the military and stuff outside the military. But in a giant portion because of steel mace flow. So tell somebody to do some transitions and all of a sudden they forget about the lunges. Thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of lunges. All right, here we go, y'all. We're going to pair that with the last little move here before we put it all together. All right, and that is the uppercut. All right, so let's learn the uppercut real quick. Awfully simple move and effective move for opening the shoulders and getting strong in this forward, backward kind of ways, and a lot of other ways. Let's hold that same structure strong, okay? Nice tall spine through here. All right, we're back in the over grip, kind of the theme of the day, and we're going to be down here. All right, that's landmark one. All right, you want this even on the body line, or as even as you can, all right? And nice straight lines through here, okay? So we're coming from landmark one, and we're going to meet in a cross body. This is called cross body bottom, all right? And then over grip. And we're going to punch this head as we pull this head, all right? A little bit in anti-rotation, whether you want to twist, rip, pull, whatever you got to do. Rip and pull are the same. Crush. Yeah. Snap. Back up to landmark three. Okay? Down. Punching it home into landmark one, and then through cross body bottom into landmark three. Check your windows there, and then look straight, dominate, and back. All right, let's pair that with a long stab. We're going to stab, grab, and new grip pulls into the new landmark. All right, you may be asking, where do I hold my hand? Wherever you want. Okay, you can do short uppercuts, nice and close to home. Here, you're just going to have to modify things a little through the landmarks and look for those even windows. Okay, if you're used to a full mace. Good. That is an uppercut, and we're gonna finish with the long stab. Okay. So let's hit this for a 2-minute set. All right. I want you. This is where we have a little audience component. I want you to pair that uppercut with any step you want. Okay. Other than the squat, you can pair it with a pivot and a stay tall. You can go forward lunge. You can go backwards lunge into a 3. So a 1, a 3. You can go laterally into a 2, laterally into a 2. Of course, you'd have to adapt that uppercut to fit that, right? Or you could go cross back step into step 4. Okay? Pick a step, stick with it, iron it out the kinks. Okay? 2 minutes. Here we go. So we're taking that uppercut. We'll pair it with a step. And return. And then we long snap, grab, pull back in. And on. You can be as static or as fluid and dynamic as you want for these uppercuts. If you're feeling good today, you can rip through some of those, or all of them. If you're feeling like me, wanting to tune things up, I'm going to slow things down, open the body up. 1 minute, y'all. Punch those uppercuts strong. Lots of anti-rotation wherever you're landing, even in your mace. 5 seconds, y'all. And time. Good stuff. Shake it out. 40 seconds, we put it all together. Good work, y'all. Hopefully this is opening up the body a little this morning. Gotta let my cat inside. Give me 1 second. Ooh, that was felt good. Haven't had uppercuts in a little bit. All right, y'all. So what we're going to do is put all these moves that we've experienced over the last 40 minutes or so together. All right, so we're going to start with the 360 swing. We're going to land in Kimura in your pick step, wherever you want that to be. I'm sorry. Kimura with the squat, okay? So we're going to land in Kimura with the squat you want, with the Kimura in the position you want. Okay, we're going to come out of Kimura, okay? And all that is moving from one side to the other, okay? Let's see. All right, might as well show you guys. All right, so we're gonna come from a strong standing structure. We're gonna hit that 360 swing. We're gonna land, bottom hand catching, over grip into Kimura, wherever you want those Kimuras to be. When you come out of there, okay, you can diamond switch if you want, okay? It's the same thing. We just don't put it in a Kimura, okay? And then we're going to be here. I'm going to hit the step 1 uppercut. And we're going to return to our feet, where we're going to long stab and grab and rip to switch sides. Okay? that's what we're doing. We're going to hit this bad boy for 3 minutes. Let's rock and roll. Last 3 minutes, y'all. And then I got to fly out of here. Here we go, bro. And it's just dance. Oh, let's get a few of these in. We're going to 360 swing. Grab. Boom, finishing your uppercut. Whenever you do, you don't have to go my speed. Long staff, grab, catch. Bring that into a warrior stance from that position. That's when you start your swing. Kimura. And uppercut. Nice. Let's do 2 more sides. Ooh, nice work, everybody. 1 more each side. Ooh. Oh, what's that? Last one, y'all. Good work, everybody. Finishing out that last rep. Standing strong and shaking it out. Woo! Yes. Dang, I'm so happy you guys came and checked this out today. Thanks so much for moving through some of those positions. If you had difficulty with any of them, you can go back and rewatch it. We hit Kimura a bunch. We hit 360 all the time. And we've done a couple with uppercut tune-ups. So go check out the last few Mace Revivals. You'll see some stuff in there as well. As always, a big thank you from the bottom of my heart. God bless you all and have a wonderful day. Those of you who like to help the channel out, there is going to be a donation link in the show notes as I put anything under our videos where you can find us, contact us, our website, how you get into grappling at roberthugasbrazilianjiu-jitsu.com, all the above. All right. So thanks so much once again, y'all. Like, subscribe, share this video, help us out, and enjoy the rest of your day. Much love and God bless.